God damn it. Yep. That was a movie. The amount of disappointment that I have with the franchise now is insane. This is going to be unedited. This is just going to be me rambling without any cuts, whatever. So, I went to see Scream 7. This is a Scream 6 costume, so I had to represent the better sequel, of course. That was a good call on me. But I went to see it with Michael, my black friend, and I just think it's funny where modern horror sequels lie now, where it's just cash grabs. I'm pausing right now because I'm just trying to think of words to describe this shitty fucking movie right now, but wow. Where do I start? So, the pros, I will say the kills are decent. It's whatever. And the opening was also decent. It was a decent opening. But I just think there's just like too many negatives to like talk about. Like, it didn't feel like a Scream movie. Now, this was a movie 30 years after the original one, mind you. So that's the first thing that sucks, right? That they put this out 30 years after the original one, which is, obviously the superior movie. And I don't fucking know. I don't know. So I already knew this movie was going to be bad, right? I'm sorry. I'm just like pausing and trying to get my words together, but it's just so fucking hard to wrap my head around like everything about this movie. Cause when this movie like was in production, they fired Melissa because of comments about how she didn't support genocide, which isn't really political. It's a whatever, like thing to say. Cause, I don't think that was a bad thing to say, truly. But the studio was so scared of backlash that they fired her. And mind you, her and, what's her name? Oh my God, I'm having such a big brain fart. The chick from, she's in Wednesday. I don't know. The actress that people thirst over. An hour after finding out that Melissa got fired over those comments, which mind you, that was more backlash than what they thought they were going to have with the comments. That other co-star quit when she found that out. So instead of trying to fix things or whatever, just like canceling the rest of the films, right? They decided to go forward with it by bringing back the original actress, Miss Campbell, which I thought she wasn't going to come back. I thought so. I mean, I can't think right now. I thought she didn't want to do another one, but she's back now, right? And they thought it was also a bright idea to announce all these past actors that were coming back to the franchise for this movie. So essentially just spoiling those like surprises. And that was already a bad thing, right? Like those things I listed. Fast forward to the release of this movie, right? I'm already seeing all my mutuals, all my friends, whatever, like posting how shit the movie was and how garbage it is and whatever. Maybe a few like, oh, this was so good, whatever, like rage bait shit. But going into it, I already knew it was going to be bad. So I go in after an hour and 15 minutes later, I can say this was a fucking shitty movie. First thing I want to note is the amount of CGI in this film. Not really that much practical effects, I'll tell you this. It was really fucking stupid. Another thing to note is a lot of the returns and whatever the appearances were very lackluster. I just felt like when they brought back the twins and Gale Weathers, it just felt so fucking lackluster because they just did nothing for the movie. Not a single fucking thing. What else can I talk about that was so fucking shit? The acting was shit. The acting was fucking garbage. The story was garbage as well. Even those like returns that I mentioned before, where they brought back most of the majority of the original Ghostfaces over like the films, at least like maybe like the first 3 movies. Except for Skeet. Skeet wasn't in this. They just felt wasted. And altogether, it did not feel like a Scream movie. It did not feel like a traditional like Scream movie. I know they were with 6. They tried something a little different, and it worked out perfectly. I'll 100% defend Scream 6 for trying something different. This one, however, they didn't rely on the voice changing calls or whatever, like the mystery Guess Who nonsense, but they relied on AI generation and like deep fakes, and I didn't mind it too much for if it was like certain parts in the movies. I thought it would have been fine, but the fact that they used it throughout the entire movie without, I don't know, like without having like the actual calls in the movie, it was stupid. I'm thinking of this as I'm going. I don't have a script or anything. I'm sorry about this, guys. There's also, I had such a big fucking gripe with one of the deaths. Because, the boyfriend of Sydney's girl, like her daughter, right? Sees that his laptop has a fucking, deepfake app or whatever, like editing software, that he wanted to try using. And that would have made him a suspect, right? So then, out of nowhere, 5 minutes after, her daughter beats the shit out of her boyfriend with the laptop, she somehow realizes that, oh, it's not the boyfriend, and the boyfriend just gets fucking killed right in front of her, right? Even though for some reason he has the deepfake software. I guess, I don't know, the last thing I can talk about is like the killers, like I guess, yeah, the killers and the motives. And it is so fucking sad how stupid it was. It was just so pointless, because it was the most under fucking whelming thing, right? Because it was just 2 characters you don't really get too much camera time with, right? When they revealed them, right? And mind you, I was paying attention to the entire fucking movie, right? Just to like analyze and like understand what, the issue with this movie was going to be. When they revealed the killers, it was so fucking stupid. It was so fucking bad. Because imagine, right? Imagine sitting in the theater trying to figure out who's the killer, right? Just for these 2 random nobodies to show up. Like, I literally turned to my friend. I told him, I'm like, who the fuck was that? Right? Like, who the fuck were these people? Like, I didn't remember them. I like, literally, like, the killers of the movie was a psych ward, doctor, right? Like a caretaker or whatever it's called. literally had only one scene in the film. And then the next door neighbor, who was pissed about her divorce, and Sydney saved her life with her book or whatever, and I don't know, she kills her child, I think, like, in one of the scenes, which was stupid, but I'll get to that in a second. But they were just like crazy. I don't know. They were like crazed fans or some shit. I don't know. I don't fucking understand it. Like as much as I like the kills were, there had so many flaws. Like I said, with the CGI, and they're like, they made Ghostface feel like Jason at some points, which I was so fucking confused about. Even though he's like a normal fucking like person. And it was just like so fucking confusing, you know? And it's so fucking sad that this franchise that was once parodying the cliches of like the slasher genres and whatever fell from grace so hard. Like Wes Craven is sitting in his grave, rolling in his grave, while they just make a mockery of this. And they have the fucking gall to just announce that they're making an 8th one right before this one releases. I'll say this. I'll end it off with this, because I don't want to make this like such a negative like video, but I just think it's funny how the Scary Movie 6 trailer was way better. What the fuck happened to light? But was way better than the actual movie. That's that's all I gotta have to say right now. I'm too fucking annoyed. It's sad. Wow, this is like my first movie review on the channel. I just think that it's so fucking funny how far Scream fell from grace. It's literally the parody that it was parodying, if that makes sense. I don't know if I made sense. I don't know. I cannot fucking speak good. Yeah, I've been The Shape of Horror. Maybe if I'll do more movie reviews if you guys like this. Maybe more professional, but I just want to get this out because it's just such a shame that one of the biggest icons in horror, especially when it was a pioneer of what revived the horror franchise, like the horror genre, like how far it just fell. But yeah, I'll just end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't watch this movie. Yeah.